What's up, y'all? You're now tuned in to the Just the Tip podcast. It's me, Tiptastic. And this week I'm not alone. As you see, I got a special guest. He dripped out in the all Adidas apparel, saying he rep with that red on, so he know he loud. Saying too loud in the building, man. What's good, dog?
What's good, man?
Thanks for coming back
Man,
on the podcast.
I'm happy to be here, Just the Tip podcast. You know I had to show up and show love.
Appreciate you for coming through, dog.
Yeah.
So, we got this segment, right? It's called 7 minutes to get your shit off, right?
Okay.
You got 7 minutes to get your shit off. So it can be anything you want to talk about. Just, it don't even got to be on topic. Just anything. If it's something good or something bad, man. Or if you want to give a couple of shout outs to people, you can do that in the 7 minutes to get your shit off.
Shit, I'm not even prepared, but shit, like I said, my name is Saying Too Loud. I'm an artist from Chicago. By way, I live in Houston now, so make sure y'all pull me up on all streaming platforms. Saying Too Loud, S-A-N-D, the number 2 loud. On Spotify, Apple, everything. Just make sure y'all go stream my music. I got music videos for everything. Just trying to get one of these songs to pop, you feel me?
All right, man. So, your sports team, because you know it's Sunday. You know it's football Sunday, man.
Yeah.
The Chicago Bears, your squad?
That is my squad.
And they just lost to them Cowboys.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Chicago Bears, man. We haven't been right since that Super Bowl in 2005.
And I picture, because I can't stand Peyton Manning, egghead ass.
Yeah.
I picked y'all in that Super Bowl. And when Hester took that motherfucker back
on
to
the
first
crib, play of the game, you couldn't tell me that we wasn't going to win.
And now we got y'all coach, right? We got Lovey now.
Lovey's down here. Shout out to Lovey Smith.
Like, man, now since he in Houston, you need to go ask him, man, what happened in that Super Bowl?
Man, I'm still mad about that shit, man. I'm still mad about it.
Hey, at least you got some in the cup, though.
Yeah, and I'm a huge Chicago Bulls fan. Like, where I grew up in Chicago, I lived, like, right down the street from the United Center where they played. So I was fortunate enough to see every fucking Jordan championship.
Dawg, that's fucking lit.
Dead ass.
So when we get to going in more about you, we're gonna just dive in.
Yeah.
Cause the Texans is ass. They had traffic for no reason today.
For sure.
Like, I ain't even know that many people went to the game, and I stay by the damn stadium.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, the Astros ain't playing today, but whatever.
Exactly. So I when the Astros was playing and it was traffic, I was like, oh, okay, I know how to take a couple of detours.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, coming up, basically all the way till we got to this motherfucker. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, that traffic I would have been here a lot earlier, but it's all good, man. I love Houston.
I love Houston too, but this unnecessary traffic, that's some bullshit.
Shit, so.
Like, fuck that. All right, man. Sam, you said you from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And you stayed, what, you said 2 minutes?
From where?
From United.
Yeah, United.
So you seen every NBA, MJ championship, man. Tell me how you feel about that.
Man, it was
like seeing the GOAT, man, because there's greatness out that city.
Yeah, and you got to shout out to Mike, because Mike really, like, Chicago is a huge name, but I think with Mike playing in Chicago, it brought it everywhere. Like, even when you go out the country and tell somebody from Chicago, they be like, Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls. Like, so you definitely feel the impact of that. But it's amazing, man. Like, I grew up on Madison Street. You take it all the way down. The United Center's there where the Bulls play. It's just rich in history or whatever. But, you know, we had the direct effects of Michael Jordan, man. Like, just being in the backyard and seeing all that. It was amazing, you know what I'm saying? You'll be at a restaurant and then you see Scottie Pippen walk in or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, it was some crazy times coming up in the 90s.
See, man, you walking around stars your whole life. In Chicago, man, they gotta mean something.
It's cool, man. It's definitely different from Houston, where you'll see a star and they're completely by themselves. Like man, that's Bun B or that's Slim Thug. And you see them so,
bro. I seen
regularly.
I seen not Bun. I seen Slim.
Yeah,
and we was going to the fucking movies.
Yeah.
Studio Movie Grill and fucking over there off of Memorial.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
bro, my homeboy was down here from Chicago on Thursday and he was like, take me out. I'm like, all right, do you want to do some tourist shit or you want to do some local shit? He was like, let's do some local shit. So I took that nigga on Emancipation. And we at the bar, and mind you, I'm gonna keep it a buck. We saw this one little chick, and we like, damn, man, Shorty right.
Yeah.
And then my boy was like, man, Shorty with Devin the dude. And I look, I'm like, man, it is Devin the dude. He's just sitting there drinking a Bud Light, just chilling, bro, by himself with the little shorty or whatever. So he walked up on him like, hey, what's up? We huge fans and shit. I took a picture with him and all that. I was like, man, that's dope. But this is just, Houston's definitely one of those cities where you just, I think I meet more celebrities down here than I do at the crib.
For real? No, that's crazy. I've been down here my whole life and I don't even run into them like that.
Yeah.
Maybe because I don't even be looking for them or I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like, I be about wherever I'm thinking about at that motherfucking time.
Yeah, for sure.
So, as y'all know, Sam is an artist. I was in one of his videos.
Yeah, shout out to Bel Air Flow.
Hey, man, shout out to you for that. Man, I was literally chilling in the bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I keep my phone on silent. So I looked at my phone, I seen a notification. He's like, man, you want to be in the video? I say, what? Psst. Man.
Yeah.
I was like, man, let me get the fuck up.
And we really guerrilla styled that video. Like, we really bogarted our way in that wing stop.
Like a motherfucker. and they was like, no, you can't record. I was like, bro, fuck that.
Yeah, you're going to have to stop us.
We gonna get these clips.
You really got to stop us. And they did not stop us. So make sure y'all go on YouTube. The song is called Bel Air Flow by Saying Too Loud. It's on YouTube as well.
Definitely go check that out. But it's one particular song I want to talk about.
Let's go.
Because his name is in the news. The Day You Met Ye.
Yeah.
Me, first, I love that song.
Yeah.
And you already seen this downloaded on
Yeah.
the Spotify. I was jamming it. You know the crazy thing is? On my way to hoop this AM. Because I keep my shit on shuffle. Your song came on. I say, oh, it's meant to be.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah, shout out. That song met yeah, man. That shit. Meeting Kanye changed my life.
All right, so tell the people about the experience.
Yeah, I just so happened to be at work at the time, and I get a name on one of the orders, and it said James Prince. I'm like, man, it's only one James Prince.
Yeah.
Like, so I look at my other black homie that's a coworker, my other black coworker. I'm like, bro, this is Jay Prince. This is car. And he looked at me like, man, that ain't no Jay Prince. I'm like, I'm dead ass. And I looked at it and saw the order and saw how it was paid.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, this is Jay Prince. Because it was paid in full. I'm not going to mention the company I was working for because they're not about to get that clout off me. But
yeah.
So enough, 3 Rolls Royce trucks pull up 15 minutes later, and then the first truck was Jay Prince. So he get out, I'm helping him with this purchase or whatever. And then the bodyguard, he really wasn't doing his job that good because he said, you know Kanye's in the second car. Oh, bullshit. So I walk outside. Sure enough, Kanye in the second Rolls Royce with Jazz Prince. Oh my God. It was like meeting Michael Jackson, doc. So he rolled the window down. I'm like, nigga, I'm from Chicago too. He was like, oh yeah. And I'm like, man, how's St. Nori in Chicago and all of them? He was like, man, the kid's good, doc. I'm just chopping it up. And then, you know, the white people out there got the attention and blew the spot up. So he ended up leaving. So after he left, it was just like back to regular life. It was like, okay, you niggers, get back to work. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like a loser, bro. And I went to my homeboy crib after work. And we poured up a couple drinks, and I'm like, man, I met Kanye today, bro, and I wanted to quit and hop in the car with him. Like,
yeah.
I got some bangers on deck, bro. Like, I got some music on deck.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I probably would have had to say, fuck y'all.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Real talk, like, man, get this motherfucking apron up off me, nigga. This is Kanye, motherfucker.
So this nigga was like, my boy was like, make a song about it. I was like, all right. So I met Kanye December 28th. I recorded that song, Met Ye, January 1st. I was like, this is the first thing I'm going to do in the new year is put this song out. And I sat on the song for another week because I was completely just like, let it all out on the song. And I let my boy hear it, and he was like, the song is ass. He was like, this song is ass. Don't put it out. Oh, man. And then I sat on it for a week. I'm like, nah, I got to put this out. So I put it out, and right now it's probably one of the most viewed music videos that I have.
See, And he talking about that shit. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't asked to me because it's true story shit.
Exactly. I was real vulnerable.
So it couldn't ever be asked.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie. I would have looked at that nigga like,
bro, that nigga was not feeling the song, but
is he feeling it now?
It don't matter now. Like, it's out there. It's
what
one
I'm
of my
saying.
most streamed songs.
That's what I'm saying. But like, you know, it's niggas like that. That'd be like, man, that shit was ad. And then, oh yeah, that's my shit.
But
nigga, did you just say this?
You gotta have people around that's gonna keep it a buck instead of niggas that's gonna be around and say, oh, your shit hot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff with being an artist, you gotta use your own judgment. I'm like, all right, everybody ain't gonna like your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the point where I'm at with the music is I record everything with how I be feeling at that moment.
Yeah.
And then after I record it, a week later, I don't feel like that no more, but I have to record in the feeling because I'm not going to feel like that. So
creative juices,
it's a lot of music that I do have that I don't listen to at all, bro. Like, I've recorded it, but I'm not there no more.
Gotcha.
And then, like, other people would tell me, like, yeah, Love Ties is my favorite song. I'm like, what? That's like the song I never listened to. But I could see why people like that shit. Like, my last project, everybody was fucking with the song, Love Ties. And I'm like, bro, this song has been out for a few months now. But once I put it on the project, it got more traction and shit. And I'm like, damn, I'm thinking everybody gonna say another song, but they like that jump. So it's cool. I like being able to touch different people just by being, you know what I'm saying? I write all my music on the spot. So you definitely feeling like how I'm feeling at that exact moment.
All right. So have your view of Kanye different?
No.
Tell me why.
He's been the same nigga. I'm like, Kanye has been consistently himself since the beginning. Nothing that he's gonna say is gonna shock me. It's the same guy that said George Bush doesn't care about black people. You know what I'm saying? And people like, oh, well, he's losing all this money or whatever. He's been broke before. Twice. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not worried about him. He is, at the end of the day, we got to put our shoes on and go make our own money. He's going to be straight. And a lot of the stuff that he says is for shock value. But a lot of the stuff that he says is not really about what he's saying, it's how he says it.
Yeah.
And I have that problem sometimes. I might say something a little too fast and it comes out bad, but if you know me, you know where I'm coming from. I know where he's coming from, man. And, you know, a lot of the stuff that he said, you know, it pissed a lot of people off, but basically he's showing us, like, how America operates. You could talk about black people all day, every day.
All day.
No consequences whatsoever. As soon as you say something about a Jewish person, everything is taken from you. And it's just sad that we got to see that happen, but he's showing us. But I hope it's a wake-up call for him because he don't need Adidas. Nigga, make your own shit. You feel me? You have enough gumption, enough funds, enough resources to do your own thing, man. Because I bet you right now, and we going to spin back to Michael Jordan, if Michael Jordan could do it all over again, he'd make his own Jordan shoe. And not have to be with Nike.
Doubt.
Like, he makes a lot of money from Nike, but he only gets 10% of Jordan. Like 10, 15, 20% or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if he just made his own shoes and Nike wasn't even there. Like, we need to get back to, we need to get to the point where we don't need everybody else, because at the end of the day, we are the culture. Jewish people ain't the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These white people out here, you know what I'm saying, they're not the culture. We are the culture.
We definitely are.
You know, like, even when rap music was invented, I am so, like, thinking about it, like, why did the early rap pioneers feel that we need a record deal from these big name people in the music industry when they said rap wasn't even going to be around a long time?
Exactly.
We should have did our own labels, and now these folk make more money. They make more money off of the actual music than the people that's from the culture. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy.
I was about to say, you know, Adidas wasn't popping until Jesse Owens award in the Olympics and won it. And then Run DMC, when they was rocking the Adidas fit.
That part. We are the culture.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that.
And I got Adidas on too.
Yeah, he got Adidas on too. But you right, because I was thinking, when I was hearing the Kanye shit, I was like, I'm not gonna overreact from a clip, because a clip is just gonna show you something.
A clip is whatever you want to show somebody.
Exactly. So I was like, I went back and I listened to that interview, and I was like, this nigga talking.
He said a lot of stuff, and I don't want to get your
Nah. You ain't gonna get my podcast because.
But if you want to keep it a buck, like,
let's keep it 100.
He was on point. You know, I think what really made the Jews mad was when he said they weren't the real Jews. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, y'all not from the original 7 tribes. Like,
yeah.
And when you look at that area on the map of Africa, there's no people of that complexion that's originally from that part. Like, and I think he pissed people off when he said,
oh no, he definitely,
you know,
he pressed the button and it was like,
because you know that's what happened with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon said, like, when he said that white people weren't the original Jews, they canceled him.
Got his ass up out of there.
Bro, he
took his wilding out shit.
Went on an apologizing spree, and he went on a cooning spree too, just to get back into the graces. Like, he did a lot of questionable stuff after he made those comments, where I'm like, oh yeah, he's still paying his debt back to the powers that be or whatever. And at the end of the day, when you create your own platform and your own avenue, you can't get canceled. When these people aren't writing your checks. When you write your own checks, you could, like Boosie, man. Like, how you gonna cancel him? He's not signing nobody.
I'm about to say you can never cancel him. That's why he say what the fuck you want to say.
Nobody
he keeps it moving.
Nobody makes his movies. He makes his own movies. Nobody signed him. He can say whatever he want to say because he cuts his own checks. And you can do that. And Kanye is in a better position where he can
cut his own check.
Yes, you don't need Javinci. You don't need Balmain. You don't need these big names. You don't need none of that. You don't need Gap. You just need yourself, Doc. And you can pay it back by hiring some of these young designers like yourself to work on your brand. Like, you feel me? Like, you don't need these. We put money in people's pockets that already got bread.
But my thing is, as a coach, our culture, we trying to impress motherfuckers that don't give 2 shits about us.
None.
Don't care.
They only worried about the bottom line.
And the bottom line is that cheddar.
It's always that. It's always that. Shout out Perry.
Hey, man. Hey, that boy Worm didn't pull up.
Yeah.
So, man, unfortunately, I didn't go to a HBCU.
Mm.
But you went to a HBCU. Tell me about your experience at the HBCU. And tell me about this homecoming, man. Because I've been to one PV homecoming, and I ain't really just turn up like that.
Yeah.
But tell me about your HBCU experience, homecoming, and I know you're Alpha.
Yeah.
And your frat.
Yeah. I went to a historically black college by the name of University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. I graduated 2010. But yeah, it was life-changing, bro. Like, going to a big name university never was in the plans. It's damn near like looked kind of down upon in my family. Because my grandmother is originally from Arkansas. Mm-hmm. So when she graduated and decided she wanted to go to college, she couldn't go to the University of Arkansas.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? That was white people only. You had to go to the Negro College. And at that time, it wasn't called the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. It was called Arkansas A&M. So she went to the Negro College. So it's like, it's always been go where you accept it and not where you tolerate it. You know what I'm saying? So when it came down to me to pursue my journey in higher education, it was a no-brainer. It was like, I don't know nothing about University of Illinois. I don't know nothing about, you know what I'm saying, every year growing up, we went to homecoming, you know what I'm saying? So I went to my homecoming a couple weeks ago, and like I said, it was pretty much like a big-ass family reunion, to keep it a buck with you. Like, my family's from Arkansas, so I'm at the homecoming running into family, like cousins and shit. Like, I haven't seen since 2009, 2010. I ran into my mom, like, oh, shit, what you doing here?
Oh, you thought you were going to be at home?
Man, my mama was at homecoming. See, what you drinking? I got some here and there. Yeah, so it's cool, man. Going to a black college, like, wouldn't have no other way.
All right, so how was the PV homecoming, man?
It's straight. The thing is, you gotta have.
PV or TSU, which homecoming better?
I went to both lists.
I know. And so they always say which one is better.
Bruh,
So which one is better?
It
to you?
is not. It's two different schools, man. It's like not even comparable, to be honest, because like PV is unrealistic. Like it's not what I'm used to. I'm not used to seeing 100,000 people outside at a homecoming. TSU reminds me of my school's homecoming, like a small, intimate. Niggas gonna pull your cup up. They gonna give you food. Like they gonna break bread. But they both different though. They not my school. So when I go to other people's homecoming, I go as a guest. I don't go and turn up and wild out like the people that went there. I just make sure that, hey, this ain't my homecoming.
Yeah.
But I show love though. Shout out to the SWAC, because my school is in the SWAC as well. So shout out to TSU and PV.
All right, Sam.
Yes, sir.
You been on the show before.
Mm-hmm.
You know you're going to have to freestyle today, right?
Yeah, that's no problem. That's no problem.
So later on, before you going to end the show, we're going to end the show on a Saying Too Loud freestyle. That shit going to echo like a motherfucker. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm trying to put the viewers together. But yeah, shout out to Perry. Shout out to Kanye. I see you.
So, what's your next steps? Like in the music industry? Like what's the goals, man? Like the year about to end up. Have you reached the goals you already set from in the beginning of the year? And what's the goal coming into this new year?
Yeah, I mean, I put a lot of work in this year. It's not over with though. I need to I'm really just trying to release music. Just keep it coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Probably start working on my next project. I got one more music video that I need to shoot from the last project that I released called Motion. But I got one more music video I got to shoot, and then I'm just going to start working on the next project. But just trying to figure out what direction I want to go in. I think with this last project, I showed a lot of like diversity. I showed like I can make any type of song. And I think what I'm about to do now is I'm still keep making all types of music, but I'm about to like remind people like I really do this. I'm really
that nigga.
him. Yeah, and I want to start writing music for people. Like I want to start like slanging these songs. Like it's a lot of songs that I have where, you know, I don't have nobody that can sing the songs for me. So fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
So, but I really want to get to start writing for people. Let's keep it a buck.
Okay. On Mondays.
Yeah.
Tell the people about where you be on Mondays, babe.
Yeah, you can check me live in action at the Address every Monday. I perform with the Mac Band. It's a live band. And we just be jamming out, doc. Like, it feels so good to be back performing. Because, like, to be honest with you, I stopped rapping for many years, like 6, 7, 8 years. And I got back doing it during the pandemic. And I'm just now back into that space. And performing at the Address been real amazing. It's been real dope, doc. So yeah, y'all can check me actually tomorrow at the Address. Pull up. I'm gonna be performing with the Mac Band. It's just cool to like be with the band and just vibe out. And then most of this music that I make is from scratch.
Yeah.
Like I make that shit in house with my producer. So it'd just be amazing seeing the band actually playing some shit that I actually created. Like,
and then you on stage, you fucking
man,
and just
yeah, doc.
turning up.
And when I get off stage, like, bro, my adrenaline be pumping, bro. Like, it's real dope.
You also be at Frozen Paradise, too.
Yeah, shout out to Frozen Paradise. I be there on, I try to go every other Wednesday. But yeah, shout out to Frozen Paradise. Shout out to Free.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole gang.
Definitely shout out Free K, man. I had her on my podcast before, man. She's dope than a motherfucker.
Bro, she is hard, bro.
Like
she is hard as hell.
Bro, she top 5. Like,
and not 5.
Like she one of them.
Yeah, man. Like she's one of the ones, and I like.
And she can rap.
She can all that shit. She look good. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Her
like,
vibe,
the whole package.
And she just a superstar.
Yeah, shout out to Free, man.
Like, and I follow Free. and I be like, man, I just like her aura about her.
Positive.
How she carry herself.
Yes. Need
Like,
those vibes.
Facts.
For shit show, man. For shit show.
So you looking to do any more open gigs? Because I know Lounge 33, they're gonna have an open mic. It's a person that I know that will be hosting. He sometimes wear a crown. He has a podcast.
Yeah, just let me know, man. I'm open. Like, when you show love, man, like, I remember shit like that when niggas show me love. Like, I remember the little things. So, like,
Yeah.
whatever you need from me, bro, is done, doc. But yeah, like, definitely more shows. I want to hopefully throw my own concert coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Where I can bring the band and just vibe, like, hit my catalog, bro.
Yeah.
And just vibe out. So, you know, stay tuned for that. What's
Man,
up, Queen?
Man, you need to have a release party because you know you one of them ones when it comes to promoting.
I've worn many hats, bro. And what's crazy is, like, it took a while for people to even grasp the concept that I'm rapping. Like, because a lot of the people down here just met me and like, nigga, how long you been rapping? Like, when did you start rapping? But everybody at the crib is like, it's about time you back rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird, like, how you meet people in different avenues in your life and they don't even know, like, you know what I'm saying, the half. So it's amazing when people, like, finally get over, like, oh, okay, like, this nigga rap and he actually good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Cause I was like, man, shit. I'm like, Sam rap.
I just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm like, what the? Like, it just happened. I'm like, what?
I've been seeing a lot of, like, artists and I'm like, man, I'm cold. And I still got, I think now I'm a better artist now than I was 10 years ago. Like, if anything has happened, my mind got sharper. My mind got sharper. Like, I put words together better now than I did 10 years ago. And I was a bad motherfucker 10 years ago on some rap shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got songs from 10 years ago that smack, bro. Like, I got, like, a song where I used a verse from 10 years ago and nobody even know, and that shit's hard. But I'm at a better mental space. Like, I'm only getting better. And I think us as black people, we got to get rid of that stigma and putting the age on music because white people don't do it. You just making music.
Yeah.
People be talking about, I don't want to be no 30-year-old rapper. Like, bro, it's music.
Music is, like, niggas still singing. Man, I just seen motherfucking Otis. Otis from The Temptations, if y'all didn't know. This man talking about touring, and this man 81 years old.
Bro, still
touring
booked and busy. Frankie Beverly and Maze booked every single day.
And
One
he can't
day
even sing like that no more, man. Because last time I seen him, bro, it was terrible.
Bro, that's because he's at the point in his career where it's like you just sing along, fuck it with him. But that's amazing. Like, I was like, they are booked, bro. Like, they might be in town tonight as Maze featuring Frankie Beverly, and then tomorrow is Frankie Beverly featuring Maze. But yeah, Otis from The Temptations, bro, like, bro, still touring.
And I'm about to say, who did I just see? In Vogue about to be in town.
Yeah.
Or Escape, one of them, I know they were supposed to be in town.
Yeah.
And shit, come on. And they still out there jamming.
Bro, I just want a little bit. That's it, Doc. I just need one of these songs to take off. I just need to give me a
You trying to get the money and disappear?
Nah, nigga. Like, this is making music ain't work to me.
Yeah. That's just fun shit.
I could do it for free. I'm pretty much doing it for free, but just imagine if I start getting paid. Like, I'm not selfish, man. They booked me at $10,000 a show. And they had 3 shows each week. Nigga, I don't even have to leave Texas. I would be fine. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie.
I would be fine. It's a lot of money in Texas. You don't even have to leave Texas, bro.
But I'm trying to travel.
Yeah,
like especially like with my clothing and shit. Yeah. And like even with the podcast, man, because I got visions for this motherfucker that's gonna even be
that's my short term goal right now, is just to start getting booked in Texas. And I'm really not finna wait for nobody to book me. I'm really thinking about just throwing my own concerts, because I'm like, if people don't know, I promote too. Like, I haven't did it.
Get your ass in there. That nigga got me outside a couple of times, and I would just want to chill and play on the game.
And you didn't have fun, and I seen it. Like,
yeah. Hold on, that was old me.
Yeah.
I elevated.
Yeah. But you know, shout out to H2O, man. Shout out. That's
I ain't gonna lie. I was just talking about that, man.
That was a time,
Bro,
bro.
I asked, I ain't gonna disclose their names because, yeah, but I was like, man, you ever been there? He like, yeah, I've been there. I say, man, that hoe used to jump, didn't it? And I was like, man, I'm like, I got a partner. I'm like, he had that motherfucker rocking. No, you had motherfucker coming in on Mondays and Wednesdays. On a Wednesday. I know that's hard as hell.
I really want to pop. I be wanting to pop my shit. I brought a lot of stuff to the city, like.
But my thing is, you can pop your shit. Just that's why I said, Mr. Get your shit up, pop your shit.
Yeah, because I'm
Let
talking
these
about.
Motherfuckers know.
Nobody did.
Niggas need to know who Himothy is.
Nobody did R&B free hookah Monday until I did it. Nobody in the city was doing it. Now everybody on Monday got free hookah and R&B vibes. Facts. I first brought that to the city. I put a lot of up and coming people on the map too. Facts. I'm not gonna name drop, but it's facts. I'm talking about I was doing it, dog. Like, I was making so much money promoting that I went to work and said, my boss better talk to me nice, because I quit. I was making more money in 4 hours of partying and eating chicken wings than I was giving 80 hours a week
Every
to work.
2 weeks.
Yeah. And I was like, that's when everything changed. I think what really changed for me was just, you know, pretty much being tapped in with the Nigerians down here. Like,
they some good people.
Man,
and if they fuck with you, they fuck with you tough.
The owners H2O were Nigerian, and I had this phone call that changed my life about working. I was at work, and one of the owners, shout out to Tony, he called me, and I picked up the phone. I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? He's trying to talk business with me, and I'm like, hey, I can't talk right now. I'm at work.
Yeah.
And he was, what you mean? Like, he was confused. Like, what are you talking about? You can't talk on the phone. I'm like, bro, I'm at work. I can't talk. He's like, is it not your phone? Do you not pay the bill? What I don't understand how you cannot talk on your phone when it's your phone and you own it. It fucked me up.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro. I was like, that is different fucking, like, it fucked me up, bro. Like, he didn't understand, like, but he don't work for nobody.
Yeah.
He work for himself.
Hey.
So, like, that fucked me up. Like, damn, it is my phone, and I do pay for it. And I can't talk on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when you work for yourself,
that shit, nah,
you could do whatever the fuck you want to do. Yeah.
2 people. Shout out to Troy from Good Eats. Have you ever been to Good Eats?
No.
It's straight down on 290 off of Jones Road.
Okay.
Tell them Tip sent you.
Bet.
Good Eats, man. It's a basically, it's, I was telling my goddess, I was like, man, it's like the black version of Five Guys. Because, you know, they when you order the burger, then you have to and the drink and all that. So of course the total is going to be high.
$30.
Yeah, but I don't mind giving that to my people at all.
I don't mind spending, like, nigga, I'm broke, but I always got enough money for some food.
So he they got good food over there.
Yeah.
Like, and it's different. He told me, and this one I worked for my 9 to 5, I call it the ghetto.
I call it the plantation.
Same thing. Cause it's definitely like it's bro, come on. These are millionaires giving out. These are billionaires. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't want to disrespect them like that. These are billionaires giving out thousands.
Man.
Or hundreds at that.
And when I tell people the last job that I worked for, like, I don't want to give them no clout, but everybody thinks, oh, you work at that company. Like, bro, it's terrible, bro. And it starts with the owner. Like, if your owner is terrible, it's just going to trickle down, man. Like, you feel me?
I worked at a good place, but it just not worth my sanity.
No, man. I've never woke up any morning and was like, man, I can't wait to go to work today.
No, trust me. When I ain't gonna lie though, when I had that midday shift though, when it was a breeze, and if I can choose, I'd be like, hey, can I come in early? They always granted that. So I ain't gonna lie, they treated me well, but it just, I can't see myself working for somebody my whole life. That was never in my card.
Yeah, my mama told me some shit that was depressing. She was like, yeah, 6 more years I could retire.
I can't, bro.
Bro, that shit sounds so sad and depressing to me, bro.
No, that is like, and this is all due respect. It is sad and depressing because I'm looking at my elders, and I'm like, y'all are talking about 5 to 6 years of retirement. Like, y'all just can't leave now.
And you didn't work 40 fucking years, and at the end of them 40 years, you still not a millionaire.
My job told me I got a pay raise and all that way before that, but by the time I was like 60, by almost 65, I'd be a millionaire. That's how much would have been in my 401k and shit.
Damn.
But I don't want to wait till I'm 65 to get what's mine right now.
One thing I like about entrepreneurship is 24/7.
Yeah.
But you get to make your own
hours.
Exactly. Like, one thing that I enjoy is being able to go to sleep when I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
If I want to take a nap at 3 in the afternoon,
I can take that nap.
Yeah, man. Like, that's the one thing about it. Like, it's just the freedom. But it's days being an entrepreneur, like, you might make $5,000 a day, and then next week you only make a total of $1.
Yeah.
But
I'll take that freedom over.
The freedom outweighs the money. The happiness outweighs money.
Facts.
I want to be happy. Of course, I want some more money.
But my thing is, if we do have natural resources, money was never here. We can live happily ever after.
I want my time as well. You got kids, right? Yeah, you got kids.
3 of them things.
So it's like, you know how it is growing up. Our parents got to work 2, 3 jobs.
Facts.
I don't want to be like that. I want to be able to do what the fuck I want to do each day. Period. Like, if I have some kids, I want to be able to drop them off, pick them up.
My thing is,
I don't never want to have to be like, I got to go to work, so I got to miss this, or it's going to happen, but I want to be more available for my people than my parents were.
Yeah, you just want your schedule open to whatever the fuck you want to do.
I like being flexible.
Yeah.
I like being able to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Period. I never like being chained to a cubicle. I done had a million jobs. I done had some great jobs, but I get to the point where if I work and I'm not feeling it no more, and the money's like not there really like that, and they want me to do all this extra shit, I check out. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just come in and do the minimum. I'm not going above and beyond no more. You know what I'm saying? And I get to that point when I be having these jobs, and it's like, you gotta just do what you love at this point. Right now, I love music. When I go perform at the address, don't feel like work. So
shit feels just like you partying.
When I go get with Z-Real, that ain't work. Shout out to Z-Real too, man. Z-Real is one of the hardest producers that's out. And it's like, how the fuck is he not signed yet?
That's all right.
This nigga's
gonna come.
We bring him with me. We gonna come up together, because when I tell you, I be at home like plotting, like, okay, when we go in the studio, we gonna make this and that.
Yeah.
He don't know what the fuck I'm gonna come in there trying to do. But he's so cold that he pick up on my vibe, and then we get the.
Hey, that's that chemistry. You can't. It's just a match made in heaven.
Bro, it is crazy, and he don't play the piano. Like, he's not classically trained in it, but he can. Like, bro, we be cooking that shit up, and that shit be smacking.
You know what that sound like? That's like Timberland, Missy, Aaliyah.
Yeah, me and
type of vibes. And when you get them type of vibes, you know that shit gonna be magical.
I'm a producer too. Like, I make music, but I don't play no instruments.
Yeah.
But Quincy Jones don't play no instruments.
But you got an ear to it.
Diddy don't play no instruments, but I can cook some shit up. I can cook like a song up and have you feeling that shit. Like, especially with the Metier, bro. Like, that shit is so dark. Like, the way it come on, like, man, and then I'm out front that church, and then that lightning in the back is real lightning, because it was real deal, like, and it's like, when me and that nigga got to the studio and cooked that joint up, I was like, ain't no denying it. It's like, it just slaps, bro.
Yeah.
It slaps. And I honestly don't listen to the song like that. Like, I'm like, when I tell you, like, I record in the mood, so once I'm in that mood and I record, I'm not in that mood no more.
Yeah.
So, but like when you tag me on Instagram, I'm like, oh shit, like let me go back and listen to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those songs I really don't listen to like that, but it's one of those songs that I hope that if I ever meet Kanye again, I want to show him that shit.
Being honest, I hope it just manifests that shit.
It's gonna happen.
Just say, I'm gonna meet Kanye.
And I want to let him know this time what he means to me.
Yeah.
Cause
he influential.
Bro, I am from Chicago. And he came out when I was in high school. And he represented everything about me.
Mm-hmm.
My mama used to work at the Gap.
Yeah.
I used to wear Gap clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like the preppy dude in high school, like polo shirt, Old Navy jeans, Gap, you know what I'm saying, some Timbs or whatever.
Yeah.
So when he come out with the collar popped and the Jesus piece, I'm like, bro, that's me. And then he rapping and he ain't on no gangster shit. He
just smooth.
Bro, and
he talking about shit.
He had a song, because I was working at Old Navy too at the time, and he got a song that's called Spaceships.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit speaks to me even 17, 20 years later. If the manager insults me again, I'ma be assaulting him at the rock. Fuck the manager, I'ma sort the register. Let's go back to the Gap. Look at my checks, wasn't no scratch. So if I stole, wasn't my fault. Yeah, I stole, never got caught. Like, bro, that nigga is cold. And when I do meet him, I want to show him that video.
Yeah.
And the album, the cover art to that song, man, it's the actual picture of when I met this nigga.
Yeah.
And I want to let this nigga know, like, what he means to me.
You know I'm going to clip this, right? And put this on the IG.
For sure.
Make sure y'all see this tomorrow, because I'm clipping this.
Yeah, for sure, so, Doc. Like, I pray for that nigga, man. I hope the best for that nigga. And I don't get starstruck.
Yeah.
At all, nigga. I done met a lot of stars, but when that bodyguard said Kanye, I'm like, bro, you don't let Jay Prince know that you just told me this nigga. You like horrible security guard. But shout out to dude. I walked up to that car and that changed my life, bro. Meeting Ye was like Michael Jackson. It was like meeting Michael Jackson, Doc. That's how it felt. And it fucked me up the rest of that day. I'm talking about, man, I wanted to take the fucking shirt off and hop in the motherfucking car and plug the aux up in my phone. Like, look, this is my shit right here. You can have this motherfucker. You can have this motherfucker.
Man, just do it. They'd be like, man, do it. Just come on the song with me.
Yeah. But shout out to Ye, man. Ye means a lot to me, bro. So there's nothing that he can say that's gonna, fuck with you, Doc. Right or wrong.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
All right. One thing before you end the show and freestyle this.
Bet.
You was in a frat.
Yeah.
Tell us about that experience and how that means to you.
Yeah, my experience was a little different. I didn't do it the traditional way.
Okay.
My mom and my grandma are members of Kappa Alpha, Sorority Incorporated, AKs. And so I always knew about the frats growing up. But when I was undergrad, my timing went right.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they were doing intake, my grades weren't right.
Yeah.
When my grades was right, they were not on the yard.
Yeah.
And then I ended up graduating, and this is a true story. I'm fast forward living in Houston. I'm about 27 years old at the time. And my grandma was like, man, what happened to the alphas? I'm like, what you mean? She was like, you always wanted to be one. Like, why did you stop looking into it? You know what? It's something I have to accomplish. Because I always wanted to be one. And I used to be at a point where I see alphas and then be like, damn, that's supposed to be me. That's supposed to be me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my grandma told me that, like, you need to get back in touch with those young men. And, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up calling one of the homies and let them know, like, hey, bro, I'm still interested.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what events do you guys have coming up so I could come support? What charities or community functions y'all got? I want to help out. So I started doing that. And literally, I appreciate my grandma for that phone call because literally they were about to have a line.
Hey.
But niggas wasn't fucking with me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zi Kappa Lambda, Most City Alphas. That's my chapter. So I started getting on the phone, man, just grinding, bro, just trying to build some relationships. And finally got a brother in the chapter that actually sponsored me. A lot of people didn't want to rock with me, but I got one guy to rock with me. Shout out to my sponsor, Walter Brooks. He saw something in me. And he was like, well, if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna write your letter, but you gotta want this shit. And you gotta be up for whatever, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to learn the stuff that we gonna teach y'all. And I was like, bet. And then next thing you know, shit, I got picked. I was like, wow. And, did the process. And I would say it's been one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Like, if I wouldn't have pledged Alpha, you probably wouldn't even know me. Because the moment after I pledged and earned my letters, my network opened like that. I met so many motherfucking people, bro. I met so many people that I never would have met. I met people that I never would even talk to. I got frat brothers that I never would have talked to unless I wasn't a frat. I get in the rooms that a lot of times would be closed if I didn't have the connections with being in the frat. And also, like, after I crossed, like, the love was 100 because I didn't do it for the wrong reasons. A lot of people cross and they just want to be t-shirt wearers and, hey, I'm Alpha. Man, I'm a real dude, bro. Like, I was a real dude before it, during, and after. So I think that's what takes me a long way in the frat is just me just being a genuine person. Because at the end of the day, we all men. You know what I'm saying? So I live by the golden rule. That's the most important rule in my life. Treat people how you want to be treated.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like on Drink Champs, when they talk about do you want the loyalty or the respect, I want respect first and foremost. You ain't got to be loyal to me, but you can respect me as a man. And that's what I like about my chapter. Most cities, I Kappa Lambda, it's like, it's a lot of that in my chapter. Like a lot of, hey, we men, you feel me?
Yeah.
We could throw these hands and then we could go crack a brew after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I like that. I like people I like hold me accountable. Cause I'm gonna hold you accountable as well. I'm gonna tell you like, yo, you tweaking, fool. And I expect people to show me the same love. But yeah, I want the respect though. Like, if the respect not there, I'm not there. For shit show.
All right, man.
But yeah, shout out to Zi Kappa Lambda, man. Shout out to Trent. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Darion, Ike, Kincaid, Terrio, Duke, man, Mike. Man, shout out to the gang, bro.
I fuck with Alphas because one of my college teammates, man, Alpha, man, and when I go do my like pop-up shots at any events, black owned.
That's all we support and go to.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I only have black owned sponsors. That's it. That's all I want is black owned sponsors because I want our money to go with us.
And one thing I like about Houston is a city where if you want to just do shit that's black owned, you can do it easily.
Easily.
Like,
I need to go to that black owned food market.
Which one?
I thought it was like in Katy or something.
Yeah.
It's a black owned black owned food market. I haven't been yet.
It's a lot of black owned spots that I'm trying to figure out the ways to bring it to the people because it's a lot of spots that I frequent that I'm like, bro, if people knew about this.
That's why I said Good Eats because it's black owned. And shout out to Good Eats too. Name the sandwich.
We might have to team up because I'm tired of giving people free game. Because I'll post like some food and then the next day I'll see somebody from my timeline there and I'm like, nigga, you got this from me.
My thing is just tell them to show a little love.
Yeah, man. Now we gonna have to chop it up and work on something where we can highlight different black places and faces. It's a couple people that I fuck with that deserve some love. I got a black tattoo artist, and she a woman, and she's cold. Like cold. Will pull up to your house. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of different people that I meet that's like that. So it's like, man, we need to highlight, you know, some of these people. But like, shout out to all the black-owned businesses, man. Like I say, when it come to black-owned, whatever your price is, that's your price. I'm gonna spend it. Ain't no debating, man. Like, you feel me? Cause we don't debate with Louis and Gucci
at all. Well, I don't wear that shit anywhere. I'm about to say, if you see me, you know what you're gonna see me in. My shit.
For shit show, man. Like, for shit show. And I'm definitely gonna shop with you. I see you got the shoes too, man.
Oh yeah, shoot. Oh, this fresh out the press is like every episode you gonna see something new.
Yeah,
I'm cooking up.
I'm gonna get some gear and try to shoot a music video or something.
Hey, most def.
No, for shit show.
It's on you, man. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. You gonna have the flow, man. You gonna end this right with a freestyle, bro.
With a freestyle,
or a verse from a song that you already got.
I'm about to say, you got a speaker? Nah, you know what I could do acapella, man.
I'm gonna do it acapella.
Let me see. Hey yo, body snatcher out of range, sitting on foes. On track, count my niggas like the train hoes. We rockin' Coogee clothes, stunning with some bougie hoes. They calling me a bakery the way I'm getting dough. I never can get enough, I'm always getting more. Long as niggas getting high, we'll supply the dro. Fuck buying fits, my niggas buying stoves. Designers pay me couple G's just to rock their clothes. And we stepping on these niggas like Dr. Shows. Thick chicks stay up on me like a stripper pole. And we flipping nose, and the Chevy flicking so. Slow motion, so my pedal never hit the flow. That metal never go, reload and cock the foe. My niggas Dougie, so that mean we couldn't be broke. For the bread, I leave a nigga holy like the Pope. I'm a PIMP. That's how it's supposed to be.
And we gonna end it like that.
Let's get it. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on all streaming platforms. Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Sand, SAND. The number 2 loud, man. And just follow, go stream that shit, man.
Definitely go fuck with my man Sam and your producer.
Z-Real, man.
Z-Real, tell him come holler at your boy because he can definitely be on the podcast. Because again, I want to highlight black artistry.
Yeah.
Black-owned sponsors. Again, if you want to sponsor an episode, it's only $30 to sponsor episode.
Yeah.
It's only $30. And fuck with black-owned businesses, man.
Yeah, make sure y'all get that Seville clothing, man.
Oh, and the crystal around the neck, black-owned.
Yes.
Black-owned.
Facts.
Wrist.
Facts.
Black-owned.
Yeah.
The only thing is probably my socks and drawers that are not black-owned. But if I can find somebody with that,
I'm tweaking with the socks. My socks Nike. Like, I don't know this Adidas. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow me, Sam Too Loud.
Peace. Hair grease. We out this bitch.
We out.
That was a great episode.
That was real good, man. Motherfuckers keep texting.